Hey folks, welcome to another lecture, and in this video we'll be finishing off what we started in the previous lecture. That is to add a drop down on this avatar so that we have the option to sign out. So let's quickly start implementing it. And so how is exactly it is built on the dummy application? So this is really very simple. Once you click on this, you get this really cool sign out, and once you click on it, you can easily sign out from the application. So how exactly are we going to build it? I think this is really very simple, nothing rocket science. So head over to your navigation, head over to nav avatar, and over here let us quickly see what we have. So we have avatar image. So on click of this particular image, we have to show a pop-up. Okay, that is the overall agenda. So what we have to do is we first of all have to get rid of this status. We no longer need this, and let's quickly create state for us, that is to show pop-up. Okay, and toggle pop-up. Pardon me if the spelling is incorrect, and use state, and by default the pop-up is false. Okay, and let's have this toggle pop-up over here. So we just have to perform it on the click. So on the click we have this avatar root. Okay, so let us quickly check whether it is supporting on click or not. So we are over here, and let us find, does it supports on click or not. Clickable avatar with tooltip. So this is a tooltip. Okay, so it doesn't really has a support for click. That is what I can see right now. So to fix that, let us check if out of the blue somehow it supports. So maybe on click, yeah, I think it is giving us something. And let us see. Oh yeah, it is working. This is cool. So what we have to do is, I just have to say toggle pop-up, and we need a reactive state. Yeah, this is JSX. So I think we can directly say something like not of show pop-up. This is cool. And outside over here, okay, so outside over here, let us say if we have to show pop-up, and we add a check, then we add a div. Okay, oops, how many divs are there? Okay, and we say logout. Yeah, so it is coming over here. This is looking good to me. However, it is taking some space, so that is something which we don't want. So to avoid it, let's style this part. Class name, absolute. Okay, text should be white. Okay, z index maybe 1. It is somehow getting cut over here. Okay, this is not getting cut. It is fine. It is because of the background color. And what is the background color which we have to choose? So the theme file, where is the theme file? Let us use this. Okay, this is something little transparent. This would not work. What else we have? Okay, let me select this quickly and I'll come back. Okay, I think I came up with a slightly different color this time. I think this is also good, but this is also okay, but these two colors are almost similar and it is not making much sense. That is why I came up with this new button. See, what my approach over here is that I am not just copy pasting stuff from my previous hands-on project, because I do also want to evolve this project and come up with better approaches and other stuffs, and that can also show you how exactly I think as a developer. So yeah, I would avoid a lot of copy pasting in this lecture, and you might see, okay, things are going slow, but that is the fun, right? That is the actual fun of making these projects. If I copy paste stuffs from my hands-on project which I am seeing on the monitor right in front of me, then it would not make sense. Okay, so that is why it is important that we improvise as we progress, because speaking frankly, the previous navigation menu which I created in the previous project, which I am seeing on monitor, was not using this composition pattern. It was not using it, and even this avatar component was just okayish, which I created. But I would not compromise the same on with you, because I just made those stuff just to quickly get onboarded and just see how things are working around. But over here I'll be very careful on whatever thing I write, and these are going to be very specific. So yeah, be sure on the quality. Nothing is getting compromised. We are doing great. So coming back, I chose this button brand which you could find over here, and these are all the button colors basically. So I think this would act as a good part. You can see that it is getting cut on the right, so maybe I can fix this. Maybe right of 0. Yeah, this is looking much better. And from right I might give also something extra, like, because it gets too cluttered over there, and some padding p2 and rounded sm. Yep. And from top, do we have something I can sense? Top top full. Alrighty, and let's just quickly give this div as relative so that our box doesn't goes out. Yeah, this is perfect, and you can see it is working fine. We'll eventually make this a button in future, because right now, like, I'm thinking that this might come handy at more places. So let's we'll create button also. I'll create another video on creating buttons, but right now let's just quickly get this done. Then we have a cursor pointer. Yep. And what happened if I change it to a button? Because semantically it should be a button. Yeah, this is looking great. Okay, now all I have to do is I just have to say on click and sign out. This is coming from Next.js, which we have set up, and yep, we are all set. Now let's click this. Is something happening? Yeah, it did happen. It did work. And let us fix the sign in button also, right? I like this button. This button is good. So let's fix this sign in. Where is sign in? Just above. I just have to change it to sign in. Okay, so this is on click, sign in and log in. And why is this guy coming? Are we okay? Maybe we are too small. Okay, and this is not going to be absolute. Cursor pointer is fine. Text white, button brand. Okay, I think text white is not needed because it will. Okay, this is needed, but for button, let me check once. For button brand, it has to be text inverse. Okay, so we have to provide text inverse, not text white. Yeah, this is fine. Here also it should be text inverse. Then top right is not needed. And yeah, voila. Some right spacing is required. MR3. Yeah, this looks better. Now if I log in, I am able to sign in. Once this is signed in, we should be able to do, yeah, this icon is loading fine, and then we can perform a logout. Then we are logged out. Let us quickly check the mobile version as well, because it is of concern for us. Okay, so we are at mobile. Let me refresh. Okay, so on refreshing, I could see the navigation flashing for a second. That can be fixed, but let's quickly check how is the app working. So we have this button is not aligned properly. Why is it so? Because all of this is vertically stacked. So flex items center, justify center. Not, this is not fixing it. Why? This is not looking good because of MR3. Okay, understood. So this MR would be only for desktop, so SM. And yeah, now we log in. So this is signing in. Yeah, so now if we see, this is how it is looking, and we can log out. Yeah, this is awesome. But why is there a flash? Okay, so why is there a flash happening? So for that, we need to go to our nav. Show nav is true. Okay. And is desktop, when it becomes false, it becomes false. Alrighty. So that is the reason. So it is taking a couple of seconds to detect whether it is in navigation mode or it is not there. So by default, if we change it to false, okay, now if we refresh, you can see the client taking some time to get loaded. Okay, this is okayish because this is a client component. What if I move to my desktop and refresh? Yeah, same behavior. Alright, I think so. This is okay. This is okayish for us. We can move this to bottom. Yeah, so we have this really great functionality of the profile icon, and we have a really nice way to log out now. On the next part, we'll start working on the themification. What I mean by themification is light theme and dark theme. So that is one thing that we have to take care. And again, this icon is touching. Why is this happening? This is not good. This is not good. Maybe we can put this SMR3. Oh, come on, bro. At the top over here. This is fine. And this is also touching JS Cafe. It is hurting my eyes. Oh god. SM ML3. Okay. This looks neat. Alright, I see you guys in the next video.